everyone, welcome back to Love All Green's growing plot. I look a bit sweaty because it's really hot today. I'm currently, have a look at this. I'm currently in the community shed where the kids can do craft things and what have you. But there's started there. Doesn't look like there's anybody home. Yeah, so I best make the community aware of that in case they bring the children in, but I'm going to leave it there for now because it'll be nice for the kids to see it in situ. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one up here. Can you see? Is anybody in that one? Have a look. And another. Wow, they've been busy in here. So that's 3. Yeah, so I can't see any occupants coming and going, but some of the boards are warped so that it's easy for them to get in anywhere. So yeah, so again, on Saturdays when it's nice weather, the pub just over the fence from my plot always has its music playing and that, so I just think you can't hear me proper, so I'm just going to video stuff. I'll try and do a voiceover if I can. I've got a new laptop and it does have its own microphone, but I don't know how to use it, so otherwise you're going to get the musical version. The dwarf French beans that I planted out last week, it's since had a bit of a frost in places. I think it got down really low. I know people not far away, so Manchester and that, did have some problems with frost, so I forgot to protect it, so that's suffered. You'll see in a second, I'll show you, and a couple of the courgettes as well, but the courgettes under that plastic sheet are alright, and the sweet corn is actually touching the top of the plastic sheet now, so they've been loving it when it's been hot. Yeah, so today's job, so I want to sort out the archway. I've brought kohlrabi, lettuces, sprouts, and some of the baby burr pumpkins as well. I'm going to try and get those out, but my main job again is watering. I've brought 3 tubs of water again because I don't think I've much in my water storage at the back of the shed, so yeah, it's roasting in here. Let's get out. All the brassicas were looking really good. Sweet corn and courgettes and sunflowers were looking good under there too. I left the cover off for a little while, let them get some fresh air. The dwarf French beans are looking terrible. They were hit by the frost, I think. They didn't look very healthy when I put them in, actually. I need to protect these strawberries as well from the birds. checked the wire worm trap that I'd laid a week before to see if there were any wire worms attracted to the oats, and thankfully there weren't any. There were a lot of little baby millipedes though, which are a good thing because they break down vegetation that's rotting and just help it to decompose and improve your soil, so that's good news. Well, we're a few days on. I did try and let my back rest, but I couldn't resist carrying on with that new veg bed wall. I've still not got anything to put on the inside, but I'll show you where I'm up to with it, and a couple of other little bits. So I didn't film anything because I'm just too hot to be bothered. Is anybody else sick of being sweaty? We did have a little blast of rain for about 10 or 15 minutes the other day, but that was it. That was our lot. Right, so this is where I'm up to. I have finished the front of the wall, so I still need to find some kind of waterproof covering for the inside, and I still need to put something on that end as well. And I decided to take, there was a big fern here, so I've taken that out because I thought although it looked nice at the minute, it starts looking scruffy, so I thought I'll take the bed inwards like that. I'm actually going to strip a lot of this out in the middle because it's getting full of couch grass. I did have Creeping Jenny in there and it looked really nice at one stage, but the grass has taken over, so I'm going to clear a lot in that bed but leave my tree lilies and things like that, because I do like it in spring when all the bluebells come up, but the Spanish bluebells, not English, and the forget-me-nots. It looks lovely, a sea of blue, but then at this time of year when they're dying back it all looks a bit naff really, so I thought I'll take everything out and just start again in that area there. The soil that I'd taken from that area and I was putting on that tray there, I have sieved through it and used it to pot on some chilies. So I potted up the ones that I'd sown myself. I think these are the Choc and something. I'll put the name up here. They're the orange Scotch bonnet, I think. I've not labelled them, but I thought it'll become obvious what they are when they start getting the peppers on. Aubergine Black Knights as well. I've potted quite a few of those on, but there's some still in that big pot altogether as well. I've potted on the shop-bought bigger chilies as well, and done some sunflowers, because the sunflowers that are planted straight out into the back garden all got eaten, so I did some more. What else did I do? Potted on those shop-bought ones as well, the chilies, and these ones as well. I think these are the habanero. They're like a yellowy green pepper. Some of the tomatoes are getting flowers on. That one over there. And this one planted in the ground. Now I don't know why, but these 3 tomatoes in this specific grow bag are all looking a bit yellowy, and there's purple veins on the leaves, not on the underside like I've had before. I've had purple on the underside of the leaves, but it's the actual veins of the leaves. I know that can be normal for some types of tomatoes, but I just think they look a bit sickly compared to all of the others in the other bags. So I don't think it's overwatering, because I felt the soil, it doesn't feel too bad. It can be a phosphorus or a magnesium deficiency, I think, but they're in exactly the same kind of soil as all the other ones, being in the same exact make of grow bag, so I don't know what's going on with those. The runner beans in here are getting the flowers on as well. The melons are really taking off now that they've got something to grip onto in here. So there's those 2 there. and the one planted in the grow bag I'm letting climb up this wire frame here, so yeah. The aphids that keep appearing all over this strawberry tree are really starting to do me head in now, because I kept spraying it with soapy water every day because it had killed some off, but then I checked the next day and some more would have appeared. But because it's still sunny late in the evening, I think it's just damaged the leaves even further. It already had black spot, but now it's got all these speckles from where I've sprayed it. So I decided that I'll try and change tack and make some like hot chili mixed in water, and that actually blocked me a spray gun, so I've not got a spray gun anymore. I need to get another one. So in the meantime I've just get squashing them, but as you can see there are loads, and it is quite a big tree, so it's difficult to keep on top of, especially where they're in the middle of the tree or high up. I've just got one singular little fruit there growing. The stem of it isn't looking that great, to be honest. That had all aphids on it. But just keep checking on it, keep squashing them all. So that'll be the first ever fruit that I've had on it if that develops into a full-size little, I say strawberry, but they're not proper strawberries. They're not very nice to eat straight off the tree, but you can make jams and things with them. So, but it'd be nice to even just see just even one. Please let it survive. See, normally the shoot that the flower's been on, or the bunch of flowers, it just dries up like that, and then obviously just drops off eventually. So I don't know why it's not producing any fruit other than that one, because it does get pollinators on it. I've seen them going into the flowers. And maybe all these aphids being on this tree, maybe it's a good thing because it's attracting them to this rather than my chili plants, which are right there. But it could be a bad thing, because if they drop off they might think, oh well, let's have a do at the chilies there. I do keep checking them, there's none on them at the minute, but... And I have spotted one single ladybird. It's the first ladybird I've seen this year. I've lost him again now. He was in this area, not one of our native ones though. He was like a cream with brown spots. So I need an army of ladybirds to arrive really and see to this tree for me. We could have a game of bug bingo, couldn't we? We could write all the bugs that are pests in the garden on bingo cards, and let's see who wins. Let's see who gets a full house. I'll start. I've got aphids, lily beetles, wireworms. I think I've probably got caterpillars of some sort on the way because I've seen some little eggs on something. Actually, I think there might be some kind of, what do you call them? Sawfly eggs. So anything else I can think of. That's it. That's all I can think of up to now, but I'm sure there's more. I'm going to leave this video there for today. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you do like this kind of content, and thank you to all those that have subscribed already. I really do appreciate it. And please comment below if you have any tips or ideas on anything that you see in any of my videos. I do welcome advice or suggestions, because I'm no expert myself. I know little bits about gardening, but I'm learning all the time, the same as everybody is really. So thanks again, and see you next time. Bye.